Hello everyone, this is David again, part 2 on colloidal silver, and we were talking about funguses and viruses, bacteria, parasites that the silver kill in less than 6 minutes, in 6 minutes or less. And that also includes cancer, because there's a whole school of thought that says that cancer is a fungus or a virus. There's this doctor in Italy that his website is cancerisafungus.com, and he injects baking soda inside the tumors and it kills them instantly. Baking soda being very alkaline and tumor being very acidic, it cannot live in an alkaline environment. But it makes sense that the silver would really help with the cancer if the cancer is a fungus, since it would just kill it.
Yeah, silver is very alkaline in its reaction to the body also.
Yes. And then there's no immunity to the silver because it's a mechanical.
Yeah, it's a mechanical function. It shuts down the breathing mechanism in virus, fungus, bacteria, and parasites in the body. So it's a mechanical function, so that none of the viruses or bacteria can build up an immunity to it.
And do you know how it shuts off their breathing mechanism? Or
no, I don't.
No. But we know that they can't breathe.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the reason they die in less than 6 to 8 minutes.
You're right, because breath is so essential. That's absolutely amazing. So it's used for all kinds of bronchitis, pneumonia, flu, colds.
Now, most infections,
Staph infections. So you
staph, strep, any kind of blood poisonings.
So now I have a story to tell. How I got to know David is that I was at my friend's house in Palm Springs next to David's house, and we went to Mexico and I drank the tap water. And 12 hours later, at 2 in the morning, I started vomiting, and I vomited from 2 in the morning until 10 in the morning the next morning for 8 hours non-stop every 10 minutes. And it was very painful. I couldn't stop vomiting. And I went to my friend's neighbor, and because I wanted to go to the hospital, and he said, well, before you go to the hospital, why don't you take this? And he put a tablespoon of your silver in a little water, and I stopped vomiting. Like immediately, I stopped vomiting. That was it for the vomiting. And then my stomach started feeling better and better, and an hour later I was just totally fine with 1 tablespoon of this silver. So all the dysentery, diarrhea, all that, these problems.
Yeah, it definitely, and there's no side effects or contraindications to it. We've used it with tropical fish, infants, and I've used it in my healthcare practice for 18 years, this exact silver. And like I said before, the shelf life is over 11 years. We've had silver around we made 11 years ago. It's as good as the day we made it.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, completely stable.
So David sells to 18 health food stores now?
Yeah, 17 health food stores in Southern California. Actually, there's a couple in Mobile, Alabama, and a few other states too. I think Utah, and a couple of outlets in the state of Washington, but mostly Riverside, California, Riverside County, California, and Orange County, Mother's Markets in Orange County, and Clark's Health Food Store in Riverside County. There's about 4 stores in San Bernardino County and 1 store in San Diego County.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Mostly Southern California.
You said that one of the employees in the health food store said if there was one product that we should carry, the whole store.
What she said exactly was if she could leave this store with only 1 product, it would be the colloidal silver.
If she could leave
Healing Way. If she could only leave the store with 1 product.
Leave the store, yeah.
With 1 product. And she's been working in that store for 17 years.
Yes.
We had another lady, she works at Clark's Health Food Store in Riverside. Her name is Gail. She had warts burn off her little finger twice, and they grew back. She used the silver, concentrated 2,000 parts per million Healing Way silver. She put drops on these warts. In 3 weeks, the warts were gone.
Wow.
Yeah. We have really amazing testimonials with this product.
Wow. Can you think of any?
Well, cats and dogs.
Just
Lots of cats and dogs have benefited by it. Their digestive tracts are shorter than ours are, so they pick up viruses and bacteria easier.
Oh.
They don't have the probiotics in their digestive tract like we do.
Oh.
So lots of cats and dogs have benefited by it. Canaries, birds, tropical fish, infants.
You're saying you can put it in the eyes, the fog of
Yeah,
the...
actually, if you know what a nebulizer is, I guess I should lean more over here.
Yes.
If you know what a nebulizer is, it's a little air compressor and it blows silver. It blows air through the silver, turns it to a fog, and it's real beneficial for the eyes.
So you just
you blink your eyes a lot of times while you're holding the fog clear
near to your eyes.
And it's been real beneficial for any kind of eye infection or glaucoma. Yeah, it's great for people after eye surgeries. The eye surgeries heal with less scarring.
Oh yes. And then ear infection, you can just put them in
ear infection, you could put drops in your ears or spray it in your ears and plug your ear with some plastic.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. And then you'd use it in your sinuses because the ears and the eustachian tubes are connected.
Oh, so for the ear infection, you would use it in your sinuses with a nasal spray.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Let's see.
So it's really the best.
Yeah, a lot of people believe that that silver, all they know about silver is it can turn you blue or gray. The truth is, if the particle size is small enough, it flushes right through the body and doesn't hang up anywhere, doesn't accumulate, and flushes right through the body. And this particular silver has no case in over 18 years of anyone turning blue or gray. So it's completely safe, and we haven't found any contraindications to using it.
At all. That's
Zero.
This sounds fantastic. So in the health food store where David sells the silver, they have a very big shelf space for the silver. So it's like, I don't know how many feet long. It's like...
No, it's not. It's maybe 3 feet.
3 feet.
3 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Which is big for a supplement.
Yeah, it is.
It's usually like this much. Yes.
It's one of the most popular supplements in that store.
Yes. So now...
But you just basically use the silver when you need it. It says dietary supplement for the FDA, but basically I would recommend just using the silver when you need it. Not every day, but just
as needed.
As needed.
And then David's cell phone is on his website.
Yeah, it's 951-323-2481, and that's the phone number that's on the label too.
On the labels of on the product on his website.
Correct.
And people can call you to order.
Yeah, they can call or email.
Or email to order, and then they can pay you via PayPal. There's
a PayPal account connected with it, or send a check, or.
Okay.
And what we have on this product and a few other products that are under the Healing Ways label is a pretty neat statement. Satisfaction guaranteed. And we don't get any of our product back.
You've never gotten any of your
Well,
silver
actually,
back?
we've gotten a few products. We've gotten a few bottles back here and there. We had one lady. She said, "Well, this liquid is completely clear. How could it possibly be 2,000 parts per million?" So we don't argue with people. We just give them their money back. You know, there is a parts per million tester that I have, and it's only a couple of $100, and it will test the parts per million in a liquid. The million means particles of water. So ppm means parts per million, and there's 2,000 parts in a million parts of water. 2,000 parts silver in a million parts water.
Right.
So that's been proven.
Right. So
It speaks for itself. It's a no hype product.
no hype, yes.
It works.
It works really well. So is there anything else that you can think of, like for uses with usage with food or alcohol or water, or putting it in?
Well, a nice use for it if you're traveling is to use it prior to getting on an airplane or spending much time in an airport. And taking it to a foreign country and adding it to your drinking water is a pretty good idea.
Oh yeah. Didn't think about that.
Yeah. So 20 drops to a liter of water is a good way to go. So if you wanted to, like I said, set up your blood so your blood's more efficient,
By using it.
then you can just put it in your drinking water, and you'll be setting that blood up with a electromagnetic negative charge to open the molecules of the blood up in your body consistently through the day as you drink your drinking water.
Oh yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So we should put it in the water all the time.
Yeah, you could put it in. Say you drink a liter of drinking water,
A day.
a liter a day. I'd put it in 3 liters a week. You know, you wouldn't have to do it every day, but
you
one
could if you
one
want.
you could.
Yeah.
There's no. You could drink a whole bottle,
Yes.
a whole 8-ounce bottle,
Yeah.
and you'd have expensive urine.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. 20 drops. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 drops in a liter of drinking water.
Mm.
And if you wanted to do that, it really supports the immune system. So if you want to support your immune system, you could just add it to 2 or 3 liters of drinking water a week and beef up your immune system. That way your immune system doesn't have to handle the viruses and bacteria.
Oh, I see. It would be like
The
a
silver,
cleanse.
the silver would be handling it.
Right, right. And it unclumps the blood cells.
Yeah. Opens them up.
Opens them up. So if you do a live blood cell analysis, you would realize that most people's blood is very clumped together, all the cells. But the silver just...
Within just a minute or two, it sets up a negative charge in the blood, and the blood molecules separate out. And that negative charge in the blood will hold up for up to, say, an hour and a half. And then the blood will go back to the condition that the person has set their blood up.
So if you would do the silver every hour and a half for 5 minutes with the nebulizer, it would...
Yeah, 3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
So somebody with a chronic condition or a blood condition or real toxic blood that's interested in cleaning their blood out quick,
yes,
this would be a great way to go.
Well, thank you so much, David. It was a great pleasure.
Yeah.
Fantastic
This
information.
was fun. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.